hole. It's not even one span deep.
There's an hole. There's a little hole in the ground.
I wonder what's supposed to fit in there.
Probably.
Perhaps the staff of a sundial.
Okay.
The circle of the 12 gods. I'll have to catch up on my prayers I've missed on my journey, but first I'll save Nuri. I'll have to but first.
Okay.
The circle of...
Any gods in particular? No? Okay, that's fine. Yep, we're at the mage school now. We're at the Academy of Magic. Andergust is, to be polite, bollocksed. Yeah, I was slightly late into my stream. I actually was really, really ill this morning. I was not a happy bunny at all. So, my day has kind of gone south from where it should have been. Which I do apologise. So we've got a boarded up window there.
The way these boards are attached, they won't even keep doves from entering. The way these boards...
Is the sound level coming through okay for everybody? Oh, thank you, Jory. I'm alright now. I'm just... as I said this morning, I was really not a happy camper. Right. Hogwarts, this isn't.
Why can't magicians just write in a common language? Andergast vivat, Andergast crescat, Andergast floriat.
Thanks, chaps.
Fatum est in scriptum. Eius causa discimus.
Okay. I mean, I can bring that down, actually. Bring that down just a tiny, tiny bit. I do like the roof. Beams. Okay.
Firmly latched.
Hello?
No one's answering.
Okay, well, that's just rude. It is, isn't it? I like the art style on this game.
Garon, you're alive! By Satinav's empty gaze. I was convinced that the seer had sealed your fate.
The raven is the seer. He's got Nuri, but I've been to her world.
Slow down. Slow down. One thing after another. You're safe here for now.
I am literally about to talk to the fairy scholar and find out what the hell I'm supposed to do now.
What's new?
What do you want to know?
What did you experience?
The way to Andergast was cumbersome. Cursed crows and soulless fairy creatures. But look, I'm still alive.
What happened to your leg?
Oh, I've been bitten by worse. Shall I tell you about the fairy tooth I once found?
I haven't got time for that, Giacomo.
Okay.
Have you gathered all the knowledge we're looking for?
Well, According to Magister Dorota, the harp bears great chaotic powers of unknown origin. It seems impossible to destroy, and any attempt to play it results in death for humans.
I have a feeling this is just the beginning of my journey. Is there anything else you found out?
The harp is not only the source of the Crow Plague. Since Nuri has been playing it, it's been sending us a veritable tempest of crows.
If that's all you found out, we really have to find the harp now.
This, is something the Magistra hasn't noted anywhere, I'm afraid. There must be more records somewhere. But the library is huge and not well sorted.
We don't have time, Giacomo. We have to be faster in our search now.
Yep, Tempest of Crows, that's definitely your garage metal band.
Tell me about those visions that plagued the Andergastians.
Madness is rampant. Hardly anyone can stand the dark visions of the future.
Is there any protection against them?
Well, I for one haven't slept in days.
But that can't be a permanent solution. Why does the seer send visions? Does he want to make everyone crazy?
I fear it might be worse than that. He's collecting all the dreams with the help of the harp to outwit Satinav, in order to divine the truth about the future from the dreams.
He said he wanted to avert a catastrophe and doesn't want to die.
He must have seen his own death. He's challenging fate itself by combining the visions of thousands in order to know what will happen.
That's crazy, isn't it? Is that even possible?
I'm not concerned about his plans. It's his deeds that I'm worried about, and those cause death and destruction.
Basically, the world is ending because while I was in the fairy realm, Nuri was playing the harp under the control of the seer. And this is basically... the world is on its way out, or at least Andergast is.
About something else. Ever since the attack of the crows in the royal chambers, I've had this recurring dream of the seer's execution.
Crows have made you dream of the seer? Very unsettling.
I was finally able to unravel this dream in the fairies' realm. The seer must have cast his own soul into the raven while he was on the stake. He used a magic ring for that. He's demanding it back from the king now.
The mysterious artifact of the seer that was salvaged from the ashes back then.
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
That's a good start.
Do you know where the artifact is nowadays?
No magic could touch the ring. It could neither be disenchanted nor destroyed.
That's why the thing should be kept safe in the academy.
Magister Oakwood took care of it when the seer revealed himself the second time. I'll look in the library to see if there are any records left concerning that.
Yeah, I think it wasn't a storm of swords, was it? It was something like a murder of crows.
Who's Magister Oakwood?
The Vice-Chancellor of the Academy. Keeper of the Seer's Ring. He's locked himself in his study for days. You'll find the chamber right next to the stairs in the hall, but he has locked the door using magic. I don't even know if he's still alive.
Okay.
Do you know how an exchange of souls can be done?
That's a difficult question, the answer to which is hidden between heaven and earth.
Please, Giacomo, explain it to me as simply as you can.
Well, all right. Every being has a magical element along with its physical existence. The astral body. Concealed deep within lies our soul, purportedly. With powerful magic, it might be possible to open up the astral bodies of two living beings and exchange their souls.
So the seer wants the artifact in order to get back into a human body?
One would imagine, yes.
Perhaps even the king's body?
Yeah,
What are you saying?
Just a thought. The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling used to say? To catch a bird, you need two things. A proper net and the right bait.
Wait. This is dangerous.
Why? If the seer is so desperate for the ring, he might drop his guard.
Or we'll let him get his hands on the artifact and do exactly what we originally planned to avert.
Do you think you're telling me something I don't know? But we are not the future's slaves, and I don't see any alternative. I'll find this artifact for sure.
Okay, so we have a goal.
About something else.
We need to find the ring.
I have to save Nuri. As long as she's playing the harp, the seer's tempest of the crows will never end, and soon she will be lost, beyond any hope.
By the name of Fabulon, I'll help you with all the knowledge I have, but you'll have to go alone. My injured leg would only slow you down.
I discovered the Dreamweaver's harp in Nuri's world.
The Dreamweaver's harp? Oh, I mustn't be jealous. Tell me about it. What did it do?
It helps to challenge evil dreams and overcome them. But for the Queen, it brought dark dreams too. Dark dreams of the future.
Aye, Satinav, I'm sensing the horrendous. The seer's harp summons the crows.
Dark and dangerous fairy power.
Shadows are cast upon my life's work.
What do you know?
What exactly?
Okay, is there anything else you can tell me?
Who's man?
The vice is
Oh,
locked.
no, okay.
You'll find it, but he is locked.
I'll be
Right.
back soon.
Okay, so I've got to find the seer's ring. Hey, Chrono. We are looking for the ring that the seer was wearing when he was burned to death. Because he used it to soul transfer into a raven. And now he wants out. Oh, and the world's ending. Thank you very much, Chrono. Thank you, thank you.
Quid est veritas?
What is truth?
I don't know. I don't really care at the moment.
Understandable.
I like Giacomo. I really do. And I quite like the broken leg. It's just a nice touch.
Pro sapientia discera. Pro animum abstinera. Pro
Regnum mori. Learn for wisdom. Restrain yourself for the spirit. Die for the kingdom.
I'd rather die for Nuri.
But we all survive.
Ni discera zessa.
Never stop learning. Profound.
Are you still using this magic looking glass?
The magnifier? Not at the moment, no. Bring it back when you're done. The handwriting of Magistra Dorota is so tiny.
Yes, it is much appreciated, and that goes to everybody who's subbed, who has subbed. It is wildly appreciated. With finances being what they are, it's just a lovely, lovely thing.
I'm taking this away from you. You need to be of sober mind.
In vino veritas.
Yeah, sure. Write it down and hang it on the wall.
But also, I will totally understand, because money is tight, if people can't support. Yeah, it's lovely if you can.
The scholar seems to be quite spry, apart from his leg. After all, he was crazy even before the Tempest of the Crows.
To be fair, yes. Yes, he really, really was. Okay, let's have a look at the bookshelves. Ars Magica.
The fairy scholar has all the records concerning that matter. Ah, look here. In order to be safe from the magic of the fairies, paint the head of a piglet on your door. If only I had known that earlier.
That's random.
Perhaps I can find something about the seer's harp.
Don't bother. I've already rummaged through the whole shelf. Magistra Dorota didn't leave anything else.
Okay, who first discovered that the painting of a head of a piglet on your door protects from fairy magic? Was it simply that the local butchers just, wasn't hurt when the last fairy invasion happened or something?
Here's something about transmigration. It is said about dark druids that they can exchange their soul with that of an animal or even a human. Then they migrate from soul to soul and thus live many a year until their own soul goes to the unnamed. Some fairy folk are also said to have this talent, but those just do it for pleasure, and so they play a joyful game with it.
Okay, so history.
Why Andergast will prevail. May Andergast shine bright.
I'm seeing a certain degree of bias in the historical department. Yep, Lyricane.
Ephedan the First. There's the story about how he set forth with the heroes to challenge the seer 13 years ago, but he was wounded on the journey and had to be left behind.
Uh-huh.
The 13th war against Nostria, the 14th war against Nostria. I don't have that much time.
Mate, I've just been looking up the various wars against Nilfgaard. I feel your pain.
There's a note about the seer. Regrettable is his death, considering the lost chance to observe the magic. How did he gather his knowledge of the future? Was he a druid or even a warlock? He seemed to use the power of fairy magic too. The examination of his remains did not reveal anything of value.
If nothing else, he wasn't there. Okay, geography.
Hundreds of books about Andergast and one about Nostria. About fairy worlds. Mighty strange to behold are the creatures of the other worlds, for it is reported that it is hard to tell if they walk on two legs, or if they're animal or plant, or hermitic noses.
Hermitic noses? Okie doke. Classic historical treatise, Nostrians are all smelly poo heads. Yes.
About Nostria. As flat and ugly as a place is the kingdom of Nostria. The common Nostrian angles in brackish ponds for salterelles. I know all that already.
So at war with them a lot.
Mathematics. Many crows make a swarm. I don't need to know more about it.
Right. Okie dokie. Only the one for bookshelves, yes. Right, let's see if we can persuade the Magister to open the door. Ah, okay. Yep, there are places I would rather be on a snowy, slippery, icy surface, but hey. Huh? Okay.
The way these boards are attached, they won't even keep doves from entering.
I don't really, Fish. Okay, I have bloody pitchfork, a clay jug, a herbarium, a recipe, a magic glass, a decanter, and my trusty knife.
Much too small to force open a window.
Okay. Pitchfork. Oh, hello, cutscene. Yeah, I'll apply leverage while standing on something icy. Tell he's a proper mage. He's got a stuffed crocodile. Yes, I have a bloody pitchfork because I took it off the chap who killed his friend in a mania induced by nightmares. And I stopped him using it on himself. That is definitely a crocodile.
Is this a young cave dragon? Well, I guess this is all in order. Quod die benevertant.
Ha! The gods won't help you now.
What?
Eos causa discimus!
What? Pardon?
I never really understood why magicians wear those amorphous funnels on their heads.
Pointy hat?
Something's written here. About the beetle of Asmodeus. Whatever is put into it can never be retrieved by anyone but Master Asmodeus himself. But Master Asmodeus has been dead for years.
Yeah, file that one off under whoops.
Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus. He scribbled this saying all over the place.
Eos causa discimus.
Okie dokie.
Magister Oakward? What? What's wrong with you?
All those faces. Thousands of shards. Hycinda, save my mind. Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
Yeah, mine is jewelry. Can I nick your hat?
Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
Alrighty.
Dead. At least I hope so. Where can I find the seer's artifact?
The ring. He wants it. Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
Cinder, press F5.
Something's... Whatever... Eos cow... He script...
Eos.
Yeah, I know. I get Eos Causa Discimus.
Is this... Well, I guess this is all in order. Dead. At least I hope so.
Okay. Can I unlock the door? He's not locked the door with magic. He's just piled every single thing over it.
His eyes look like he hasn't closed them for days.
Oh, he's doing fine.
Are those magic spells?
Eos causa discimus.
Quod die benevertant.
Ha! The gods won't help you now.
What?
Eos.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I hope the thing doesn't wake up.
Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to use a pitchfork on the...
It doesn't work that way.
How does it work? I don't know.
Eos causa discimus. Eos.
Okay, let's have a look at this
I
hat.
never really understood.
Eos.
Why on earth should I do that?
I don't know. It might be funny.
That doesn't help. This jug started the whole thing. It feels like that was years ago. Gwynling's small compendium of plants. Gwynling's remedy against the crow's curse. I need 1 man, 1 year, 2 ounces of something and something in brackets. All of that together is heated in a glass bulb.
Yeah, which we've done.
Norta's research seems to have revolved greatly around the wine cellar of the Academy.
Eos causa discimus.
Yeah, okay. You're doing fine.
Andergast viva. Fatum est in scriptum.
Hello. Thought
The
so.
tablet is wedged. There must be a secret compartment behind it.
Eos Causa Discimus. I knew I'd heard it. So, when in doubt... That knife is MVP for the whole game.
Looky here.
I've got a key. What's it the key to? We're really not sure. You don't know.
Firmly
that's...
latched. Hello? No one's answering.
Okay. So let's assume that that's not.
No lock.
Okay, fine. Ancient looking tablets. Sure, stick a knife in. I'm just sticking my knife in everything, basically. What a key. Do we know what it's a key to, Jack?
We have to talk. What does Eos Causa Discimus mean? Magister Oakward keeps repeating this one sentence all the time.
Well, I can tell you that. It means, because of her, we learn. It's a well-known saying amongst scholars, and it refers to Isinda, the goddess of wisdom.
What does the Magister mean by that?
By the imp's beard, I have no idea. Madness must have clouded his mind, too.
I think it's literally she is the cause of our learning. If I remember my Latin correctly, but I am drafting up stuff from way long ago.
What do you know?
What exactly?
No. Okay,
I'll be
there's
back
nothing
soon.
else. So, Cinder. Yeah, you're bloody close though.
The Circle of the 12 Gods.
Okay. need to know where Jacinda is. But let's have a go with the key.
It could fit into this hole.
Well,
Aha! So, what now? I hope this isn't just for kicks.
doing it for kicks, man. For kicks. Baha Ingram Parain.
Perena blesses our crops. It's the blacksmiths who pray to Ingarim. The goddess of love. Why have you made everything so complicated? Preos, the chieftain of the gods, first among the deities. The goddess of war stands by our side in our struggle against Nostria, most of the time.
Help me, Randra. Help me.
The unpredictable god of the sea. Travia, loyal, caring, reliable, and a bit boring. But I didn't say that. The ruler of the realm of the dead. You won't get Nuri yet, but I'll send you the seer soon. The goddess of wisdom isn't too well revered in Andergast. Grim Fearon, I hope Gwynling found his way into your hunting grounds. The ever-changing lizard Ingval, called by the name of Tsar by some.
Okay.
Good luck and cunning. As yet, Fex hasn't left me.
Right. Time to save. So, Jacinda then.
What happens now?
I don't know. I'm guessing I'm going to have to sort this out. Okay. Yeah, maybe not Jacinda.
Interesting. If I turn the word Eos upside down, the letters turn into numbers.
Do they? 51213. Or 51213, possibly. Okay. I don't remember this bit. So if Prius was the first among the gods, so let's assume that. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. 1, 3. I remember being stuck on that for a considerably long time. I was getting shades of Blake 7 though there, fish. Oh good, there's a D20.
It's right above the magic cage, like it should be.
Okay.
Ah!
Yeah, that was not your best bet, Gavin.
What the devil? The seer's wooden ring. The magicians have simply caged it like a bird.
Yeah, I spent ages on that fish. I remember.
The cage of Asmodeus, to keep valuable or forbidden artifacts. Surrounded by cumulative destroyer magic. Be very aware. Destroyer magic is conferred to every object or subject that comes into contact with the cage, whether directly or indirectly. Whatever falls into the cage cannot escape forevermore. Invisible threads of power hold the desideratum in the middle of the cage.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
The seers, the magician.
I wonder. I wonder. The magic cage.
Ah!
Okay, apparently you just know.
Not this way.
Oh, okay.
I'll wash the ring out of the cage with wine. Ah!
But not from down here. Okay, new plan.
This power penetrates everything that touches it.
New plan. I take it I can't break it. Oh, I'm trying to break everything.
It doesn't break.
No, okay. It's worth a go. See, I am just wondering about the amorphous funnel thing. Because again, I don't remember this. Hi, Actaeon, how you doing? Yeah. Cut the tip
A
off his hat.
funnel hat.
Yeah. Okay.
Then the wine will run through the hole into the cage. Or through the cage. Be that as it may, this doesn't get me closer to retrieving the artifact.
Okay. It was worth a go. I suppose really I want something underneath the cage to retrieve the D20. Or to retrieve the ring from the D20. Yeah. That's not going to work.
Ah!
Stop sticking your hand in it, Geron.
Well, what did I expect anyway? The jug doesn't even fit through one of the openings.
Oh, okay. Hang on. No.
For the sake of old times. What if I just let them drop in? The shards hover in there like the wooden ring.
Okay. Can I now mend?
If I reach into the jug from above now... Oh, damn it!
Really stop sticking your hand in
No,
it.
not this way.
I'm getting closer. Okay, I've reformed it around the ring. Any random facts today from Chrono? Yes, we can have random fact corner. How goes the prep for the Euroquill tomorrow, Chrono? And indeed, hello, Night. Try and float the ring. Yes! Well, there's a solution I did not necessarily expect to work, but I'm not arguing.
So much for your invincible cage.
Okay. I got the ring. I got the ring. And the fact that doing a Eurovision Song Contest alike with the entries that would have been in this year. That's genuinely interesting fish. Now, are you going to prove to be a ravening loon at me?
This is the artifact the seer escaped the flames with, and now his spirit rests in the body of a raven. Look, Giacomo, the seer's ring.
By all the stars. In the meantime, I've read through more of the magician's analysis.
Do you know what exactly the thing does now?
Zinda have mercy on me. It really seems to swap the souls of two living beings. It's important to have a focus. The artifact has to be equipped with a part of the target's body.
The raven's feather! From my dream!
That's right. The target must be near the artifact too.
How does it engage the magic?
If you speak the word, the magic of the ring is engaged immediately. Alas, this says its magic is spent for the most part already.
What does that mean?
It can only be used once more.
Ah.
What exactly can be used as a focus?
You will need an actual part of the target's body. Hair, fingernails, blood. That associates the ring with the target person. The body part has to be conjoined with the artifact. Touch it, as it were.
Okay.
The seer is still captured and what did...
Wait,
Why?
or we'll let him get...
Do you think you're But we are not...
Okay, fine.
About something else. I'll be back soon.
Okay. This urge to save. Right, okay, so wonder if that mage now has anything to say to me now I've got the ring. We're doing blood magic now. We could be. We could be doing blood magic. We're doing magic blood. Oh, fish! But like Slurkers, none of us notice when they go missing under mysterious circumstances. It is horrible to me. Right. I wonder if I could stick him in the dead body of a crocodile.
Well, no.
Sport.
Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
His eyes look like he hasn't closed.
That has a secret shrine to Yogg-Sothoth in her bathroom. That's really specific, Fish. If I was going to have a shrine to anything, it would be in my dressing room. Never mind. Not that I would do that. I think I may have done everything I can in here, you know. Makes no sense. How easy it is to clean blood out of a dressing room. Good point. Well made. Can I have the key back? No, okay, fine. Okay, if I were a seer, where would I be hiding?
Ah, it's just you. What do you want?
See you later.
I'd rather not.
Fine. You get behind your little Bergfesten. Tends to even.
The raven will have to pay for every single dead body. Hilda will know how to take care of herself.
Oh. Okay. I'm not taking this to the king because I have this awful feeling if I do, he's going to try and give it to the seer. He'd like to finish it before you watch me do so. Ah, yeah, good point. Okay, maybe not.
If If you knew what I've been through.
Okay.
It's perfect where it is. I must find the harp. I'm certain the seer keeps her captive
God,
there.
I've got the magnifying glass now.
What's written here?
It was tiny writing, that's the problem.
Raven's Peak. What does that mean?
Well,
What's written here? The print is so small.
okay, so we need the book on geography then, probably, to tell us where Raven's Peak is. But just stands there for hours opening and closing a box. Somebody would watch it. Somebody always watches such things. I like the lights in people's houses. Andergast is just locked down. It's not dead. Unboxing ASMR. Do you have ranks in language Raven speak? Ow. Where's Raven's Peak? Don't make me look it up.
We have to talk. Does the name Raven's Peak mean anything to you? Gwynling scribbled that on his drawing of the harp.
That isn't the name of a mountain. Perhaps you'll find a hint in the ethnographic section of the library.
Ethnographic?
I'll be back soon.
Well, there's a new word. Can't remember what it sounds for. I do know it's a couple of things because it's something that it's a sound that triggers a sensation medically. Thank you, Knight. Okay, let's go for the geography section. We're looking for Raven's Peak.
Raven's Peak, Raven's Peak. Here, the mountain Raven's Peak in the stone oak forest. And on this page, Magician Dorota has drawn the way to the magic harp.
Excellent.
Cool. That would probably have been easier.
We have to talk.
Okay.
I'll be back soon. We have to talk.
It's still useful. Yeah.
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
Maybe Ellipsis, actually. A comic book creator I follow on Twitter, who I think was describing when they were at school. It was something like either the chalk on the blackboard or the sound of the teacher's voice. It was something that happened regularly at school. Would trigger specific sensations, physical sensations down sort of the scalp and down the back, and quite enjoyable. And so we'd be sat there not really listening to what was going on, not learning anything, but just enjoying the sensation. Okay, let's have a look. Can we change?
Would it be possible to change the ring's magic word?
You mean the trigger? Why do you ask?
We could render the ring useless to the seer and use it as bait instead.
Interesting thought. The analysis of the magicians say that this is possible. The original word has to be recited backwards, followed immediately by the new word to be implemented.
Have the magicians had any luck with this?
I'm afraid not. They never found out the seer's word.
Okay.
In my dream, the seer mumbled one word when he changed souls.
Try to remember it.
It was Corvus.
Formidable. Now we can prepare the ring with our own magic word.
Okay. Do I take the fairy scholar's suggestion or do I take my own suggestion? Yeah, night. Just if anybody wants examples of skin crawling, that's what everything on my back is now done. Yeah. That's okay, Knight. You came out of it, that's the one thing. Ooh, I'm going to go with my own suggestion because it's going to be awful.
How about Nairutvina?
It shouldn't be too complicated so that we ourselves won't forget it.
I can remember it. And you are a fairy scholar, aren't you?
It always runs a risk to engage in foreign tongues. Believe me.
Nuri.
It shouldn't be too personal a word, or else the seer will guess it.
Oh, come on.
Satinav.
That is a very good choice. Satinav it shall be.
Is that enough?
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
What exactly?
You will need hair, that associate the body part.
Okay.
About
Right.
something else. I'm ready to go to the Raven's Peak to free Nuri. I'll bait the Raven with the artifact he so desperately wants. Then I'll kill him, or flee with Nuri.
I don't know, Geron. Certainly it is useless to him without the new magic word, but how do you want to set the trap for him?
He is a raven. I am a bird catcher. I'll come up with something.
I'd like to have your self-confidence. So, this is goodbye then. May the
Okay.
stars of the worlds and all the fairies' luck be with you.
Farewell.
Farewell, and keep away from the harp's strings. Touching them destroys the human spirit.
Thanks for your help, Giacomo.
Well, yikes. Are you now going to go and sell people some clothes for tall and wide people?
They say time heals all wounds,
Wounds or heals?
even its own. But Geron's time had almost entirely run out. Fate, destiny, doom. He didn't bother with such thoughts anymore.
Movie trailer, man.
The end of his journey lay before him.
Oh.
I'd better lay low.
Oh, well, that's horrid. Yeah, we don't like that at all. Lyrics of a Man of War song. Okay.
With the walls crumbled, the catapult is facing the lake now.
Okay.
Why isn't this battle mentioned in any legends? I'll lure them onto the lake. Then I'll smash the ice to pieces. Somehow.
Destructive little soul is Geron.
No one is ever going to sacrifice to you ever again, Seer.
Yikes!
No one is ever going to...
Well, this is all horrid. Okay. And yours gets rumbly when you're sleepy. Oh, fair enough. Mine gets incoherent when I'm sleepy. Oh, is that a horse?
It can't have been dead for long.
Oh.
This is a knight's horse. The foreleg is branded with the oak of Andergast.
Okay.
Sephiroth will understand.
Oh no.
This piece of skin should suffice.
What are you planning, Gavin?
It can't have been dead for long. I don't need any more.
That's good.
This is a knight's horse. The four.
Okay. I suppose it does make sense. In as much as...
Completely frozen.
In as much as there are crows down there that need distracting. Keep falling asleep trying to watch YouTube videos and have past campaigns. I always assume I sounded really shrill.
Something's jammed.
Okay. Let's...
I've been playing with fire far too often anyway.
Okay.
Very good. The ice is coming off. Now it should be working.
Okay, right. Now.
Without a bolted lever locked into the cogwheel, I can crank all I want.
Right. Time for my knife to do it again?
I'm not randomly cutting things up here. Now it should be working.
Okay.
It can't have been dead for long. This is a night, the four. Without a bolted lever locked into the cogwheel, I can crank all I want.
Right. I don't have a bolted lever. I don't wish to worry you.
Sephiroth will understand. Sephiroth. The first shot has to hit the target. I'm not lugging another one of those here.
There.
It doesn't work that way. Perhaps the hide can replace the missing sling on the catapult.
Oh!
This will yield nothing.
Okay.
It doesn't work that way.
But first off, I need a lever. Wonder if the other catapult is accessible.
It can't have been dead for long.
You don't think Swan could lull you to sleep? Well, I don't think that Swan would be very distracting at all. Because Swan actually doesn't have a very high-pitched voice. But Swan is like this. And hello, Alexia.
I'd better lay low.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Why isn't this battle mentioned in any legends?
Okay.
The statue is made of ice. The creatures must have made it with their magic.
Oh, yum.
This is for you, Raven.
Oh. The ice cracks and therefore you go and have a look at it. No, that's fine. That's totally understandable. I'll go with that. Right, okay. Go on, go and seek out the other catapult and see if there's a bit you can borrow. Aha. Lever is pronounced lever. I was hoping I don't need the rest of it. Okay.
On my small catapult, the mechanism is locked with a lever like this.
Of course he
Then
knows
the
how a
catapult is
catapult
released.
works. Because he has the toy one.
The lever goes with this cogwheel.
Okay. Aha!
Unfortunately, the sling is missing.
And now we can use the horse's hide.
These will have to do for one single shot.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do that.
Ragaboom. It's quite a satisfying little squeal. Oh, sorry to hear Laz Crashfish. Glad you're back. And Alexia, are you playing with watercolours? It was a Wilhelm. See, I'm purely on brand today. Right, nasty little bastards. Okay. Don't necessarily want to be walking onto that ice. Can I mend it? Okay, when in doubt, let's take a poll.
Yuri, I'm coming, and then the raven will decorate this pole.
It really doesn't pay to annoy this guy.
Time to feed the crows.
Right, so I have bait.
No one is ever going... No one...
Oh, okay. How anticlimactic shooting the catapult was. Yes. Letting the opening FMV crashes it. That is just weird. Wow. Found the harp. Found the wildly disturbing images.
I mustn't get near them, or else I'll be lying beside this skeleton soon.
Yeah.
What's this? A grave? I don't even want to know what's buried there.
Uh-huh.
Yuri, she's still alive.
Not necessarily. Why are you going there?
This horrible humming. My mind can't take it for long, but I have to push on.
Okay. There's crows there.
Perhaps the meat will lure the crows away, but I'd have to attach it to something so that it's easily seen.
Stick it in the pile of rubble. There we go. Yep, freshish horse meat, guys. Enjoy. Yeah, Garen really has an ante on the guy who is trying to kill his girlfriend and end the world.
Yuri!
When in doubt, we're in another cave. Oh, and peril music. Oh shit. Oh no,
How am I supposed to reach that?
I don't know! Garen, you're supposed to be fucking creative. I just did something, I don't know what.
Too dull and frail to be used as a weapon.
Okay,
This damn rib is just a finger's width too short.
okay.
No time to experiment.
Fine,
That's too sturdy.
I'm not...
won't break.
Okay. Can I mend my knife? Will that help? Yes, that's now. Oh, this is going to
Got
get
it.
nasty. Okay.
This is for you, meat fly.
Wow. Okay, go on.
Nuri.
Being sassy while he's being throttled. That's Geron. Oh, she does not look happy.
Nuri.
Don't
Yuri!
touch the strings, just
Who
hang
are
off.
you?
I'm the guy who lied to you. Oh no, she is not a happy bunny, is she?
Can't you see me? It's me, Geron.
Garen? The harpers called you here, like the birdman said.
Yes.
I wanted to paint a green sky for you, but the sounds of the harp make every colour black.
I'll take you away from here. Somehow.
Oh. Okay.
Don't bother, bird catcher. There is no salvation. Nuri and the harp are one.
Seer.
Yes. It's a shame that I am who I am, that I see what I see, and that I have to do what has to be done.
You are asking for sympathy?
I am not heartless, Nighthare. I'm just taking what was meant to be mine.
And what, pray tell, is that?
I was once promised eternal life, but all I got was the prospect of a painful death.
Okay.
But this cannot be my fate. The gods have one more task for me to fulfill. There is a reason why I was blessed with the gift of second sight. That's why I mustn't die.
But die is what you will do. I'll pluck you and then stuff you.
Think about your next step wisely, bird catcher. It doesn't have to end here. Don't you understand? Nuri is just the fabric your dreams are made of. The magic bird that vanishes as soon as you reach for it. Down there, real life is waiting for you. The herb girl will give you many children. Children that no fairy would have ever born for you. What do you say? Don't you want to give me anything in exchange for that? Didn't you bring what belongs to me? Give me the artifact, and I'll let you go.
Right, I'm thinking at the moment that possibly sautéed or roasted for a couple of hours in garlic butter might be an idea. Wow. That's just wow. Oh, and that's tabbed out apparently because that's not what I wanted to do. Okie dokie, that's fine. That's all good. Let me back in. Thank you. The strings cannot be touched because the strings kill the human spirit. Look, poor old Geron. He looks like Ash at the end of Evil Dead 2. Okay, it's not going to work.
What did you do to Nuri? Let her go. Torture me if you need a sacrifice.
Rah! You cannot save her anymore. The harp has consumed her. Every attempt to free her would mean her death.
Yeah, she's kind of growing into it, which is a little bit disturbing. Chainsaw arm the bird now, that sounds like a plan. As a fortnight, Alexia, he has no spirit. Oh, I think Geron has plenty of spirit.
What do you want with the ring? Will your spirit occupy my body?
Indeed. Wouldn't that be sweet irony? But why would I want to be a bird catcher when I could be king?
That's what this is all about. You want to minion over Andergast.
Andergast?
How saving me?
No. I will reign over a realm of dreams. 1,000 shards of dreams reveal the future to me. And then I'll forge it after my own will. And finally, I will be immortal.
Yeah, he's really got issues, hasn't he? Nuri looks absolutely screwed.
Well?
No, there must be another way.
Useless thoughts, Nighthair. I've long since seen your decision. You will extend your hand and give the ring to me. It can't be changed.
Right, fine.
Well?
No, there must be...
Useless. I've long... You will It can't... The artist...
Right, okay. Oh yeah, that's not looking healthy at all.
Don't give up, Nuri. You'll be free soon. Then you'll fly, free like a bird, soaring up to the skies. Somehow I'll get the harp to let you go.
But I am the harp, and if I stop playing, everything will break apart.
I'm sorry I lied to you. I wanted to save you.
Don't worry. Imps lie quite often too. And I like imps.
Oh, how heartwarming.
I have to go now.
No. Please stay.
The Birdman wants you to be alone.
No. No.
So that I don't distract you.
No. I don't want to be alone. I have played for so long. I wanted you to come here. The Birdman promised me.
Okay.
A net and bait, but the raven will not fly blindly into the deadly strings.
Okay. Yuri.
Hold on, you hear? Hold on, you... The focus. I'll use Nuri's tears as focus for the artifact.
Ah, okay.
The same way the seer used the feather to project himself into a raven's body.
Okay, I'm not sure where you're going with this, Gale. I'm a little bit concerned. She is the harp. And if she's the harp, then...
Very well. Here, take your crown. Wear it for as long as you live.
Okay. Well, that's disturbing.
And now, you never meant to let me go, right?
Be mad at the gods, Nighthair, not me. Every lot they foist upon us seems so unfair, doesn't it? But what do your woes or those of a fairy mean compared to all the lives I could save?
You're not going to save anyone. You've been killing people.
Lonely bird. Boron will take even the lives you temporarily save eventually, and being immortal will make you bitter. Time will flow thick like glue, and for one tiny moment you will let down your guard. That's when the Keeper of Time will punish you.
The Keeper of Time?
The 13-horned, the chained giant.
Do you still not understand, birdcatcher? The 13-horned has no dominion over me. There is no keeper of time. There is no Satinav.
Sucker! No, I don't, Satan. I really don't. Oh, shit. No, it did work the way I thought it might. Oh, okay. Yikes. Okay.
Yuri was free,
Ish?
and Giron returned to Andergast with her. No one there even knew of his great deed. But he didn't mind. The crows had vanished, and so had the dark dreams. And soon, the land fell into a blissful sleep again.
Okay. Less to go than I thought there was. I do have the sequel, which I'm not starting this evening. That makes sense, Fish. I like that the destruction caused by the harp is is specifically to the human spirit, not it kills humans. So no matter what else was going on in there, of course, yeah, he had a human soul. Ish. I like that. I had forgotten it. So, I've only been on for an hour and a half. Yeah, I think 100% happy ending would have cheapened it. I think it deserves another game. Whether it will sort itself out in another game, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to playing that. Yes, I distinctly remember a lot more backing and forthing at the Academy of Magic. Trying to figure out what you use where would be so frustrating if you played on your own. To a certain extent, I like that this game does not let you make serious mistakes. There are some games where if you use an item in the wrong place, that's it, it's gone. Or you have to backtrack to where you first got it and get another one. And that's a pain in the arse. This thing, even with the break and the repair mechanics, it just opens things up a little bit. You can experiment. You know, you've got a rope. Do you need to cut the rope into pieces? Possibly, who knows? But you can do that with a knife. And if you've made a mistake, yeah, okay, I've got the power to heal. I can, you know, bring it back. Okay. So that was Chains of Satinav. that was rather good.